Hey, I'm Rachel Saylor, and I decided to take the NaNoWriMo challenge. And I set out to do 1,300 words again today, but I surpassed that and did 1,500 instead, which is super exciting. So I made some coffee, which is a must-have for me in the morning. I'm really freaking tired tonight. So I brought my sister here to explain a little bit as to why I failed to write the words today. Take it away.
Tom Cruise called and asked us to be in a movie today.
Big deal, right?
We're excited.
I got back into my story. It got a little dark and kind of twisted. So that's always funny. So day 6 of NaNoWriMo.
Wrong.
So basically what I do is I'll sit there at my computer and sometimes I'll close my eyes and I'll start to feel different sensations like the weather. So is it cold? Is it hot? What does my skin feel like? And then I'll start to picture more of like the scene. Am I in the mountains? Am I at the beach? Am I inside? Am I outside? And then from there, I'm able to feel emotions that are going on. Is there a sense of sadness, or is this really joyful moment, or what am I feeling? And then from there, I'm able to just dive into the main character, like what story is this? Whose story is this? And so then I just find that character and I get into their minds, and then I'm able to feel the whole story and the scene from their eyes. And that's exactly how I've started Jasper's Mountain. Straight from the get-go, I just put myself there, and that's how this whole story has gotten going. Anyways, but I will say that this is a story that I have started prior to the month of NaNoWriMo. And so I've been building on this story, and I came into it really with like 14,000 words. So I had a little bit of a buffer compared to everyone else who comes in completely fresh. And this was something that I was posting on my blog weekly. So you can actually read some of the story if you want to. If you go to rachelsaylor.com and check out my blog post, the very first one, and it's called Jasper's Mountain. So if you want to get a little taste of what I've been writing and what I'm continuing the story of, you can check it out there. So today was a very interesting day for the United States as the election went through, and so I was pretty wrapped up in that all morning long, and it was kind of just an emotional long day of craziness. And it was a really short session, but I wrote something, and so that's what counts. And that's what I did today. I showed up even though it was really hard. And that's all I've got, and tomorrow I'm gonna wake up fresh and get going and continue with my goals. When I finished it, I was just ecstatic. Like, yes, I did it, and I felt good about what I wrote. So I was happy with that. And then afterwards, I helped my sister the rest of the day with a photography event that she had going on. And I'm really passionate about helping others pursue their passions and their dreams. And I think that's really important. And so I was really happy to see her do such a good job yesterday with the event and be there to support her in any way that I could. About a 5-hour drive to Raleigh, North Carolina. And there's a spider. That just came from the ceiling.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, I was getting scared during my story. I wasn't sure what was going to happen, so I was like freaking out. And it could have been too much coffee, maybe the jitters, but my heart was pounding really hard, and I was like, oh my god, what's going to happen? I don't think that everybody will be able to read this because it is going to be so intense and suspenseful. But anyways, I'm excited about where my story is going, and I'm happy to have completed another day. I was totally in the zone. I was so pumped to kick off this week with a great writing session. So here's to a kick-ass Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, and let's just keep going. Every day I'm learning new things that are gonna be happening. I went climbing with my friend Maggie for her birthday and climbed in the cold, but it was just invigorating and super fun, and there was nobody out there, and so we just like had the whole place to ourselves. So it was really awesome. I decided to start asking this kid about what it is like to hunt. What does a day of hunting look like? Because that's part of my story, and I really want to capture what it's like to be a hunter. So it was really a good research time of just a long conversation with the kid. And it was awesome that I could take that time of, okay, I didn't write a whole lot of words, but I did some research. I just need to get it together and work really hard and get some serious word count in today and tomorrow and this whole week. I'm currently on the beach, which is awesome. And I'm really excited to tell you all that I wrote 1,790 words. It's kind of a short update, but I'm just loving beach life while writing. It's an incredible backdrop, so if you have something like this, take advantage of it. Today during my writing session, I've mapped out now where my story is going, and so there are all these scenes that lead up to where it's going. So what I'm trying to focus in on is not just telling the reader what's happening, but really explaining it in such a way that makes the reader feel like they are present and experiencing it, because that's what makes it powerful. There was this really incredible conversation that was happening within my novel, and it just kept coming. My characters are continuing to develop, and I'm even introducing a few more characters in here at the end, but it's all building up to this bigger moment that's going to happen, and kind of huge conflict climax there at the end. So I'm really excited to see how it all pans out. I did want to mention that really when I first began doing NaNoWriMo, I wanted this to become a habit, a daily habit for me, and really a lifestyle change of making sure that I get up every morning and write. So I decided to have some guests with me today for my vlog, and we are going to be having a panel discussion and hypothesizing about what the end of my novel will bring.
I hypothesize that Jasper finds out that he is a bear.
Ooh. Okay.
I wrote 117 words, so not a lot going on. I could tell you all of the excuses that I have for why I didn't do the word count, but instead I'm just going to say this: I'm going to do better tomorrow. I've definitely hit the climax area of my story, and so things are getting heated and crazy and a lot is happening. It's exciting. I only have one more day, so woo! I'll let you know how the last day goes, but today went pretty dang good. Hey guys, guess what? Day 30 of NaNoWriMo is complete, and me and Willoughby, Mr. Willoughby, we're really excited about it. Willoughby's gonna speak for me now. Tell him, Willoughby. Tell him how good I did. I had a few words.
Give the viewer some love. Bye.